not for a minute was I forsaken. The Lord is in this place. The Lord is in this place. Come, Holy Spirit, and dry bones awaken. The Lord is in this place. The Lord is in this place. Not enough unless you come. Won't you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Won't you meet me here again?
Hey, our passage for you today is Matthew 8:23 and 27. And this is actually the part of the story of Jesus whenever he is with his disciples. And this is what he says. Then Jesus got into the boat and they started to go across the lake with the disciples. And suddenly a fierce storm came and struck the lake. And there was waves breaking over the boat while Jesus was asleep. The disciples went and woke him up shouting, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown." Then Jesus replied to them, "Why are you so afraid? Why do you have such little faith?" Then he got up, he rebuked the wind and the waves, and suddenly there was a great calm. The disciples were amazed, thinking, "Who is this man that even the wind and the waves will obey him?" There's so much in this passage, and hopefully it speaks right to where you're at today. If you have ever gone through something like a storm before, you know what this is like. I remember one time we had a hurricane go through our neighborhood, and it was absolutely awful. Tons of trees and debris everywhere. But one of the things I think that imagery can give us, if you can go back to a storm that you've endured, you know how chaotic it is. You know how much fear there can be for what could happen or what might happen. I think that's what's so relatable about the disciples for you and for me. I don't know if you are going through what I would call another storm, maybe the storms of life. Maybe you have someone in your family that they're just not making good decisions, and it's putting you at risk, and it's putting your family at risk. Maybe you have a job and you don't really think your boss even likes you. There's these different storms that we all have sometimes where it can be extremely difficult to be reminded that Jesus is still with us in the boat, but also that he's the one who's in control. And all I want to do for you today is just remind you, whatever storm you're facing, big or small, Jesus is with you in the boat, and he's the creator. He's in charge, and he's going to get the last word. Let me pray for you. God, help us to apply this truth, to hold on to your truth. We love you and thank you in your name. Amen.